Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, the Witches Special, the Matrix, everything that goes on. So, as it is Halloween, we don't really celebrate that big of a Halloween here in Australia, but the hat is on, very becoming. The broomstick is over there. Let's get started. So, I'm just going to talk about. Do readings on Halloween. We're going to talk about the Matrix and the beautiful things that are happening, jumping through the Matrix. So I did a beautiful drawing today on the Matrix, and it's full of colors. It's quite beautiful, and it has a key. Everything is, and I think with consciousness we need to understand the Matrix, and it's in our subconscious how we use it. So I'll talk. If I get time, I'll talk a little bit about that. So, but now I'm just going to do some Halloween readings. Okay, so what's going with our beautiful energy, our life? So I'm using witches tarots as well. I've got four different decks here. So I'll be swapping and changing. So I'm using a beautiful deck. So I'm going to ask straight out. We're in the beautiful Scorpio energy, which is very draining, very full on, and very, very emotional for many. And in astrology, also the alignment, and I think Scorpio is also a good energy to rebirth your energy as well, and let go of all the things that don't serve us. With the Scorpio, as it's a water sign as well, so it's very emotional. So let's go. What's new? What do we need to know with the Halloween? Unspelling everything that was spelled and make it a more positive, beautiful alignment with our health, our wealth. So what do we need to know? Oh, how lovely. Straight away, the Lady and the Lord, togetherness. We need to unify and become together in everything that we do. No more separation. I think that's quite lovely. If you can see that they are doing everything together, that's lovely. The Five of Swords is here, so there's a small ending coming, right? And see the peacock behind there, so there's new beginnings, so there's something in the background. And I think unity within us is very, very important. We got the King of Pentacles here holding the coin, so it's to do with the money system as well. And here we have the Six of Pentacles. You can see I'm very glary here. I wonder if I can change that. Is that better? No. All right. So the Six of Pentacles. So to me, the Six of Pentacles is moving forward financially, helping people with money, not hiding your wealth like many of these people are doing. For this reading, and not to get so mentally attached to money. It's an energy flow in all our lives. So if you get that, so yeah. And here we go. We have the Four of Swords. So it's a very overthinking time in the moment because we're in the Scorpio energy. So that's quite interesting. So and pull two more in that one, as this is only a short live stream. Two of Swords. So I'm getting a lot of hidden information here. What is everyone hiding? Scorpio is also a very energy that where the truth bombs come out and everything hidden will appear again. So it's quite interesting to align with this, but there's also things hidden because usually the Two of Swords has a blindfold on. So it's quite interesting. So, and I think I also feel that we need a lot of balancing. And we've got the Seven of Swords. So we have a lot of Swords cards. So it's going to be a very mental month, very exhausting, very in your head time. So it's quite funny actually, because the water signs are always in their heads anyway. So it's quite interesting. So hi Pearl, how are you? So yeah, interesting. So straight after here, I'm jumping on Facebook because I'm doing readings on Facebook today. So if anyone wants any readings, they can jump on my Facebook page, where I'll be doing free readings. You can ask anything you like there. All right. So we used one deck. We're going into the next one. So I tuned into the matrix today. So I'm going to ask about the matrix. Has the matrix shifted energy? Because we're starting to feel a lot lighter. So as I showed before, I drew the matrix. I've got another card that has a matrix. So I saw a beautiful looking glass in the middle, and it's like the cycle's really strong in it that I can actually so tune into it. And then all these are numbers and light language. And I love drawing eyes because we have the all-seeing eye, our third eye, who's involved in our subconsciousness and sees the visions that we see. And it's a beautiful time. Come back into love. And all this is the matrix. But I saw it in very beautiful colors, actually. So like shimmering. So I feel there's this, the energy has lightened up, even that we're in the Scorpio energy. So, okay. We have the Six of Wands. So a lot of grounding is needed this month, with the matrix as well. So the matrix, it has beautiful flowers on it, moving forward. The Seven of Pentacles, the new system of financial abundance, financial flow. I always feel when there's a big shift coming and a shift of energy, we have the two of cups of unity. And I think that's what's really, really needed in partnership, in with your partner, really connecting to your partner, stop being so withdrawn from it, because everyone is here to basically have a journey. If you in a relationship, have the journey with a relationship. Don't turn it into something. Stop turning people into things that you want them to be, because it doesn't work. So, oh, that's better. Now there's light. So basically what you have to do is just really tune into your loved ones and stop pushing them aside. If you have differences, that's fine. Not everyone's meant to get along in life. There's a lot of justice coming. And so we are ready, and I can see that already because there's a lot of court cases that have started with everything that's going on. That had to do with with people getting put off work, with the truckers convoy in Canada. I'm so glad that I can watch Canadians actually have their voices heard, and this is what it's about. There's these few people that think they can rule humanity, but our will is so strong within us, and so many things were hidden over a couple hundred years, but it's time that we're breaking out of that system and really coming into the matrix of love again, and rejoicing everything and loving, being kind to each other, and to fill up the cups. How beautiful is that? And it's really important that we do that, bring happiness within us, and just enjoy who you are, enjoy the people around you. We have, so many people have shunned and pushed people aside the last 3 years. It's quite incredible. And there's so many hurt people. And I have the Two of Swords again, which there's still hidden agendas behind a lot of things and hidden things going on behind the curtains, which we won't see, and probably some of it we will not never see. I have the Five of Wands. So this is another that like an ending. So it's a really good time to stay really grounded in this Scorpio energy, because it does have a lot of fire with it. It has a lot of, if you have a look at these dragons fighting as well, and there's a new energy waiting when the battle is over. So this is a battle still going on that many of us may not even realize that it's going on. And then we have the beautiful Five of Swords, another ending. So, but see the butterfly down there for the new to come through. What a beautiful card in this deck, actually. How lovely. Then we have Death, so the final curtain. So October has a lot coming out, a lot. And then with the Queen of Cups, look how beautiful these. She's near water. So make sure you drink enough water. There's beautiful shells down there. She's drinking water. She's grounding herself at the beach. She's touching stones as well with her feet. So 1 foot up, 1 foot on the beach. She's dressed in blue. So she's just focusing on the moment. So, and that's what the matrix is about, focusing on the moment. Let me take the head off, it's annoying. If you know what I mean. So yeah, and that's very interesting. So now I'm going to do future part. What lays ahead in the future. I'll do a month reading because there's so much going on and everything keeps changing so quickly. I can't even keep up with it sometimes. All right. So I'm using this beautiful deck. It's called the Forest Enchantment. And it's lovely. So I wanted to talk about so many subjects. That's everything's been going on and all the things that have been going on. It's very, very warm here where I'm in Harvey Bay. You can actually go swimming now. That's how warm it is. I've only just put the air conditioner on a couple of hours ago, but it was a beautiful day. I did a lot of resting today, cleaning. It was lovely. Just me time. I think we all need it. All right. So for what does the future hold? These cards are funny. It's like a Hansel and Gretel house. When you look at the Hansel, when you look at a lot of the fairy tale stories, is like had queens. A lot of the queens were always evil. There's a lot of things you can actually take out of fairy tales. And same when we look at all the history and what's set in stone, all the statues and that, and they all tell a story. In our fairy tale books, we got monsters. But have you ever noticed that most of the monsters don't last? They get defeated. So that's the energy we're in. We're going to defeat the wrongs that other people assume they can do to humanity. So there's so much to do, but yeah, seeing it is a different story as well. So, and whatever your belief system is, your belief system is. So we've got the child of boons here. So this child is walking towards a house, which reminds me of the gingerbread house, which what it looks like is, and because it's walking towards a house, hasn't touched it yet. It's about to. Yet we have which is a death card, this one, but the black shekel here is, then we have the forest land. So I'll go into the flow of it in a minute. And then we have the Four of Spells. So because we're talking about spell casting and all that, we remove all the spells from this universe. I think it's really important. We can do that through the matrix. So if we believe, because words are like spells as well. So if we're kind with our words, it changes the energy. If we're not, it doesn't. And talking about symbolism and symbols, you know, there's a lot of symbols being used for different kind of things. And my belief on it is symbols, like numbers have energy, color has energy, it has a frequency of its own. So a lot of these are tuned into the frequency of what it is, but how come we don't use it is, you know, like I use a lot of frequency because I'll raise my frequency and I work with frequency. So I understand frequency, but a lot of people don't. And then they get caught up in this lower frequency and then they're going around in circles, repeating everything until they realize it's just a lesson and step out of that frequency. I think that's really important to learn as well. So, all right, I've pulled the card. Let's tell the forest story of enchantment for what lies ahead. So with this first card is, as I tune into it, I feel it means that overindulgent, to stop overindulging, because he's not touching it yet, not to eat too much sugar, to look after our children, to stand up for our children. There's a lot of things that we need to stop on this earth because it's taken the happiness from our children away. And we need to protect our children. We need to teach them properly, not to get them so brainwashed on all these media devices, which takes their mind away from what they're actually meant to be learning. They're trying to make heartless people, basically, and all the war games that are on there playing, it's like there's this totally disconnected from life. This is an ending card, okay? So the indulging on humanity, there's an ending coming, okay? We need to look after our forests a lot more, the forest land. I have the high priest here, which I pointed up here before, right? Then we have the 4 spells, right? So when we have a look at what has been, is, you know, let's unhook all that kind of energy. We have the seeker of spells, the 2 of spells, what needs balancing, right? And the weaver and the bones. So it's quite interesting how that works. So, but I'll have a look if there's a message in all these, in this beautiful tarot deck. So with the lady here, so with the forest lord is power from within. Like it is the power from within. The enchanted forest is here. If we cut so many trees down, that's our air gone. So we have to understand that we need it for air. We have to look after the animals as well, as because they need air as well and they need food. And no, they don't need to be charged for carbon tax. I think it's, and we have to stop all this bullying in the world that's going on. So quite beautiful, actually. So hang on, I was just going to the major and the small cards here. I've got the boons. So the child of boons, considerate, cautious, obedient, and well-mannered. So we've been obedient to this system for so long. All of us have. We've been so dogmatically brainwashed at times, not to if we don't follow the crowd, we're the bad ones. Well, I don't follow crowds anyway. I'm a bit of a rebel. But that was my choice to be like that. I enjoy who I am because I can be me. And this is a really important journey for all of us. Just be you. Better yourself on the way. come out of that victimhood that everyone wants you to stay in. You don't need to be a victim. You just need to understand that the more you replay your victimhood, the more you create the energy around you. So you need to shift that consciousness within your energy, your mindset, and because you're creating more drama to come towards you. So it's just a shift of energy, learning step by step that you need to step out of it. That's my message on that one. And it's a beautiful message. So this is actually a really beautiful deck, actually. Hang on, let's go into... Sorry, I don't know this deck up by heart. I need number 4. 8. 5. And 4. So here we have this beautiful card. And the meaning says a time of celebration, ritual rite of passage, recognition of family and community, a reunion. So to me, it's like it's time for us to reunite. And what a wonderful message that is, you know. Honor your family, love your friends. If something doesn't work anymore, it will just won't, okay? And you need to understand that in this Scorpio energy as well, is because it's showing it to you for a reason. You can stay stuck, but if you choose to stay stuck, it is a journey that you need to see. And we have this beautiful dramatic of fearless, passionate in her pursuit card is so. It's searching for everything. It's so lovely. We have the Weaver here. The Weaver of Boons. I'm talking about this card here. Earthly sensuality and merry nature, motherly, going back to Mother Earth. Understanding the herbal medicine, the real medicine of the world, not the 100-year medicine that got made. Even that we can be so grateful for it, it also has effects. So there has to be a balance in everything. Protect your family, your community. It's all about community, joining together, back with community, balancing, finding the balance in the community. I think that's actually lovely. So that is my read on that one. I'm just going to do... There's a beautiful oil out, by the way, by Perfect Potions called the Queen Goddess. It smells divine, by the way. It's here in Australia, the company, obviously. So I use it a lot. So it's quite beautiful. So what is there happening for us to know here in October? I'm using my Wizard Tarot in a moment because they're my favorite. So see, again, unity. Take the Scorpio energy and start coming back into unity with everything. There's a lot of mental anguish and mental energy going out, right? I can understand that. There was a lot of indulgence with certain things, so I totally get that as well. So we have to change our mindset. There's someone holding a coin here, and it came down the stairs. So I believe eventually the system will get better. But now it's coming in a really fast energy with the wands. It's the 7 of Wands. We got the Hierophant again, so it's teaching and learning. So absorbing what's going around and learning from it, not blaming, just moving on and understanding and just start using the kind of way of evolving and really sitting with yourself. Release the stress you're carrying, the fear, unhook it, let it go. That's actually beautiful. So they're my messages for tonight for Halloween. the witch's den. Da-da-da. There you go. And back to the matrix, tuning into the matrix, like there's so much you can do in the matrix because you can jump time, not so much, timelines, I suppose, if that's what you want to call them. I'll call them vortexes and dimensions. So there's so many dimensions around, and it's so important. I love doing dimensional work. It puts a smile on my face, and I draw a lot of dimensions, and it's beautiful. My visions have come so clear. Like there's this so woof out there, and call it, doing spirit readings as well. It's really lovely talking to past over ones, and they all want to be heard. There's this, and we send them so much blessings tonight. So, and if you really tune in, I hope you get a message from your loved ones also. So with all that said, I'm signing off. Much love to you all, and hope to see you next time I do a live. Bye-bye.